This Grand Life 2 is a grand life indeed, because unlike its predecessor, you can manage the lives of multiple people going about their day-to-day. Now, let me just immediately justify my positive review by saying I love Microsoft Excel. So, coming into the game, that is particularly a spreadsheet of numbers and statics and patterns. This is my jam. Therefore, take this review how you will. If you are not a fan of data, this probably isn't the walk in the pro game you're expecting, because there are a lot of metrics to review and consider while running the lives of your characters. I'll also add that my gameplay was prior to the release, and if there weren't so many games coming out this month, I would absolutely be putting more hours into this Grand Life 2. In fact, I absolutely will be, once I find out some quiet time, because there have been a little micro updates particularly every day prior to release, several which have fixed some things I had issue with, like the size of the market stall. So ultimately my gameplay experience prior to release may not reflect your early access experience. Yours should be improved. First thing first, you get to make the character, or multiple, and what isn't immediately evident was the impact of some of the character traits will have on the game difficulty. I would love to see some difficulty tooltips on the trails, because some will absolutely make your game hard. For example, disliking or worse, hating allergy to working category will absolutely harm your character's sanity. You need to work to survive, at least as a staring character. Another surprise to me was what I could not customize my character. This is an intentional and described with a tooltip in the character creator. It explains you are expected to customize your character in the game through haircuts or plastic surgery. A pretty bold move if you ask me, but makes sense. You don't get to choose how you look when you're born. On the plus side, you can just match random until you get something you're agreeable with. So it's not like you're completely stuck with what the game presented to you with. Outside of you controlling your character's everyday events, this Grand Life 2 grants you the capability of automating things. This is meant for your character to address needs or do shopping work on their own, when nothing manually has been entered into their queue. I had mixed success with this feature, and either I don't understand it very well or it doesn't work very well. Essentially, you can define a task as having a priority of 1 through 4. When nothing is in a queue, your character will check all the efforts and do them in order to address their needs, then all the seconds, thirds, and finally falls. As for doing the full 40 hours of sleeping, there are reasons to do this, explained in the tutorial and tooltips, but your character has 2 key attributes. Use customer service experience, 16. Number of jobs that use bookkeeping experience, 1. Number of jobs that use people management experience, 19. Number of jobs that can be nursing experience, again 1. Because for some reason, aged care is a different type of XP. In conclusion, I've only had the opportunity to put in 5 hours, and I feel I've barely scratched the surface. An enjoyable game if you like to read, plan ahead, and pretty much enjoy spreadsheet software, because that's what it is, a spreadsheet game with graphics, and I love it. So guys, thank you for watching this review. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the like button, and set up notifications to not miss any videos. Bye!